I am a fan of Golden Hoops.
This is the second rebounded by Durant, who's tied up and fouled by both Antetokounmpo and Middleton, and Durant upset. He was virtually put into a headlock. So that leaves Durant to go to the line for two with 11 and 5/10 seconds.
That rebound ended up in the hands of Kevin Durant, who gets a chance to shoot 2 free throws for 50 points. But right now, a lot of pushing and shoving inside. It looked like Griffin and Tucker got banged up, and Durant a little frustrated that Antetokounmpo was grabbing a little.
Misses the three. Embiid again with a putback. Offensive foul. Embiid gets into it. When Collins gets into space. Collins goes down to the ground. Embiid is moving towards him, but putting his hands out wide. Security steps in. And then he moved into Collins after the whistle and when they went out of bounds, but kept his arms out wide.
Keep an eye on it now.
Right, watch what happens when the two guys are on the floor here, Hugh.
That's right. There goes the shot. And that's what Collins was upset about. Embiid landed on top of him, and now this is uncalled for. You're just asking now.
Collins started it there with the push.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
And then Embiid retaliates. Does anybody come off either bench during an altercation? Anybody comes off the bench onto the floor, and it doesn't look like anybody does in that situation.
And see, this is unnecessary. Now comes the reaction of the person once you get up. Of course, you're going to say something, and then it got out of hand.
We got a way to try to get Clarkson going. Jackson, deep one, doesn't go. Rebound. Beverly hits the deck along with Mitchell. And both of them are going to play right through the whistle. Jump ball is called.
Well, you know Pat Beverly. Great effort, really great effort by both guys.
Both are hard-nosed. Neither is going to back down. Zach Zorba gets in there, just trying to put an end to it.
Misses. Here comes Young out of the pack. And Howard just runs over Trae Young, who does some push-ups.
Give me 10, young fella. Give me 10.
Howard hits the deck. I tell you, Trae Young is meant for the spotlight. His first playoff series, he is shining as bright as anyone, Jimmy.
Well, but, he's made for it. He has a lot to prove, a lot of questions coming in. Could he play it?
Denver just does not have the firepower. Jokic inside. Off. Rebound collected by Bridges. Foul on Jokic. Down goes Kane in a crush. The face, and here we go.
Here's the foul here in the swipe. We got all the ball. I'm sure they'll look at this, but there is kind of a windup. It hits him on the shoulder.
The windup is the...
Yeah, that's the windup right there. Oh yeah, he definitely got him in the face.
It could get grisly.
Love Book. That's what Book is supposed to do. Now, Jay Crowder's supposed to come in and grab him, because you don't want anything happening to Devin Booker. Bridges is trying to get him away.
Now Antetokounmpo defending on Harden, and we get a whistle. Foul is called on P.J. Tucker, away from the ball.
And on the weak side, Blake Griffin was setting screens, and Durant was moving. Tucker was trying to body him up, and is frustrated being called for a foul while Durant's on the weak side. But Blake Griffin holding him, and Tucker's trying to get him off, and They called a foul. Blake Griffin touching him here on the weak side and frustrating Tucker. He got away with it once.
Housekeeping here. So it was initially called a foul on Ben Simmons by Sean Wright. Now, this is how we were headed to commercial break on the timeout. Now, Sean Wright comes over, gathers Kane Fitzgerald and James Capers, and they pull that foul away from Simmons, and that is when Trae Young got upset, wouldn't let it go, and Jimmy picks up his third technical foul in this series.
Yeah, but it's tough. I understand Trae's frustration, but he already...
And Capella with it. Good close out there by Atlanta. Up ahead, Collins, another one. Oh, he is fouled hard by Simmons. Simmons was not about...
Fortunately, on the hard foul, Simmons was able to catch Collins before he... Simmons is going for it. He knew he was going for the foul. Again, I'm not mad at the foul. You know, now Collins was elevated in the air. Success right here to Simmons.
Level, I don't think in this case. Rivers upset. Here comes the announcement.
Now, Preston.
Upon review, a flagrant foul penalty warning has been assessed to the Simmons.
Yeah, see, and that's what Doc is trying to argue, but I agree with the official. Based on
tip in, doesn't go. Rebound. George clears out space for two. Gobert and Morris getting into it. And a technical has been assessed on Rudy Gobert.
His reaction there, but how about Paul George? Just big boys Gobert on that offensive rebound. And that right there is what triggered that reaction.
Gobert did not like the fact that Morris stepped over him.
Trigger is hostile act.
Thank you. That's right to the point from John Goebel.
I like that.
62-56. You like it. Declarative.
Yeah, you know, speeds the game up.
So this is right at the end.
And he yelled something at him too, so that's absolutely something that they'll be able to see, because he didn't have to walk over him there.
Nope.
And listen, if you're Morris, nothing wrong with antagonizing and instigating, but you don't want to do it in a manner that...
Stiebel now, he'll run the hole, leave it, that's Simmons! Oh, beautiful offense as Stiebel set up Ben Simmons. And now Embiid, John with Capella, officials get between them. Sixers with all kind of swagger here tonight in front of their home crowd. Simmons and Gallinari, then Embiid, John, and Capella, and
Middleton off the screen. Oh, look out! As Durant was hit hard by P.J. Tucker as Durant was leaping for that rebound.
Matchup with Durant so important defensively for the Bucks.
And the Bucks now over the foul limit.
Been picking on Seth Curry most of the night, misses badly, and wave it off, loose ball foul on Philadelphia. Collins and Ben Simmons get nose to nose. Picks up number 2.
Collins once again inside, able to get offensive rebound. Ben Simmons slaps it.
Antetokounmpo, the two-time MVP.
See, I think this takes so long. Like his routine, and interestingly, watching him pregame, he doesn't do it consistently. Sometimes it's 5 dribbles, sometimes it's 6. There's the